already know. Okay, when I get up here with the little bun, I'm trying to wrap it up real quick so I can go to bed. But we got to talk about it first, right? We got to talk about it. And I hate to do it to Cardi B, but I got to talk about Stefon Diggs and this whole new lawsuit, okay, that has come about with Stefon Diggs and his former stylist, right? Let's get into it. Okay. So this stylist, his name is Christopher something. I don't know. Very, very handsome guy. Okay. He said that he was paid by Stefon Diggs to style him, to decorate his home, and to help him with the clothing brand or build a clothing brand, things like that. All this is alleged. Okay, this video is all alleged based off what Christopher interviewed when he did the interview with Tasha K. He told her this information and said he has lots of proof to back up everything that he said in that interview, and also the court case has come about. So now we're hearing some of the things that Christopher has said in the interview he did with Tasha K. Anyway, he said that one day or one night he was at Stefon Diggs' home because he pretty much was staying there just like a lot of other guys were staying there. He said this is all alleged, okay? This video is all alleged. I'm going to put this in a description because even though I'm not monetized yet, okay? I don't need Cardi B coming after me, okay? Because I love you, Cardi. All right, girl? Okay, you made a lot of good songs for the girls, okay? And yeah, they're ratchet, but we're talking about she made the music for grown girls. Okay, so if you ain't grown, then you shouldn't be listening to the music. Anyway, so Chris said with his handsome self, and I'm going to post the picture and all, right? But Chris said that he was staying at Stefon Diggs' home. Stefon asked him to ride with him. So he got in Stefon Diggs' car. He said they went somewhere. They came back to the house. Stefon asked him if he liked men, I believe. If he liked men or something like that. And he said no. And then he said Stefon Diggs leaned over and pretty much like kissed his ear or something, and he asked him if he wanted some, and he had these things which Chris said he thought they were candy, and he took one of them. Come to find out, he's saying he believes allegedly that Stefon Diggs gave him either like an X pill or M pill. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. So he said he took it, and then he said that Stefon asked him to come here, lean in closer to him. And he said when he did, he tried to push his head down so he could his face could be closer to his private area while he's sitting in the car, right? And he said he got offended, so he lifted his head up. He just sat there in the car, and he said he was just trying to take it easy, right? He didn't want to come off strong. If that's how he said, if the guy talking about Stefon Diggs, if he's gay, he didn't want to make him feel uncomfortable, so he just sat up and was like, nah, I ain't into that. I'm not with that. And he said they sat in the car for a little bit. Then they went in the house again because they had just got back. And he said Stefon asked him to come in his bedroom. And he said he declined the offer. And so he said a week later that he got jumped by Stefon, allegedly Stefon brother, and some of Stefon Diggs' friends or associates. And he said that while he was being beat up, that one of the associates ended up talking to Stefon Diggs while on the phone while he was in the process of getting jumped. And so he heard Stefon Diggs' voice, so he knew that they came after him or they were jumping him because of Stefon Diggs. This is all a court case that's going on right now, if you don't know, okay? The court is in the process of, going through this lawsuit. So, and the guy Chris, he said he has plenty of evidence to back up. He has text messages, pictures, all types of stuff to back up his claims. Anyway, Stefon Diggs, I should have said, sued Chris for defamation, and I believe, I'm not sure if they're still in the process of that lawsuit as well, or Stefon Diggs won that lawsuit for defamation, and now it's Chris' turn, so he gets to sue him. I'm not sure. It's probably ongoing because they probably both have these court cases going on at the same time. But anyway, so Chris said that after he got jumped by Stefon Diggs' crew, he said that Stefon reached out to him and told him that, no, the guys who jumped him told him that they were jumping him because he stole some of Stefon Diggs' stuff before he left the house. And he was like, because he said he left the house the next day because he was weirded out about everything that had happened that night. And so Chris said that not too long after he got jumped, Stefon contacted him and sent him a diamond bracelet, a diamond watch. I'm sorry, a diamond watch. So he was like, okay, so why would you send your people after me and make them beat me up and jump me? Because obviously the guys that allegedly Stefon Diggs sent after Chris, they beat him up real bad. He was real badly bruised and beaten. And he said he asked Stefon, why would you do that? And he told him, oh, he didn't have anything to do with that. They thought that he stole something. And he was like, so you didn't give them the okay? And he was like, no. So Stefon Diggs was trying to act like he was dumb, like he didn't understand what was going on. But Chris is saying that he feel like Stefon actually sent those guys after him to jump him so he wouldn't tell the world what happened in the car and how he tried to come on to him. So he felt like that he sent the guys to jump him and beat him up as a way to silence him so he wouldn't say anything about the situation that happened. Because Chris said he definitely believes Stefon Diggs is at least bisexual, because he said he knows of other situations where Stefon have a friend, a male friend, or someone who's working for him, and he'll be violent to them, but he'll also buy them like expensive gifts. And I thought that was weird because don't you, now y'all have heard me talk about celebrities multiple times, right? But we've heard this a time or two, right? Okay, Diddy tried to take 50 Cent shopping. Okay, allegedly he took that young boy shopping, that young rapper, to Turks and Caicos, and we don't even hear from that guy no more. He's like all the way messed up. Okay, I forgot that young boy's name. I'm gonna have to look him up to find out what his name was. Let me look him up real quick, because I thought that was strange how everyone was talking about how that young guy was in Turks and Caicos with Diddy on a, like Diddy flew him out, right? And then we don't hear from him anymore. But Diddy has a reputation of doing that. Usually when he gets with an artist, you don't hear about that artist no more. He like ruined careers, almost like on purpose. Let's see if I could find it. It's a light rapper, a light-skinned rapper. Very handsome young man. They showed pictures of him being on a massage table, being by the ocean, And everyone was saying that he was with Diddy at the time because Diddy was posting pictures of him and it looked like they were the same type of pictures. Okay. I was trying to look it up. I wasn't even trying to go this direction, but I was trying to look it up so I could see the young guy's name, but I can't even find the young guy. I can't find the videos. But anyway, for the videos. Oh, did y'all hear that Cassie has moved out the country? Yeah, so allegedly Cassie has moved out the country. She don't even live in America anymore, okay? And folks are saying that Cassie moved out the country so she could get away from Diddy because he's supposedly, a lot of people are believing that he's coming home real soon, which I don't know. I thought he has 2 more years to serve at least, but I don't know. She got out of Dodge and she got her big bag, okay, talking about money, and she left. Woot woot, good for her. But anyway, but yeah, how y'all feel about this Stefon Diggs scoop? Okay, because this can't look real good for Cardi B. You know, you just had a baby by him. All the 8 other women who had a baby by him last year. I mean, they probably don't care because he's not with them anyway. But you know, he's still trying to attach himself with Cardi B, even though he has a man out here with the lawsuit against him saying that he tried to force him to give him oral sex. Oral. I haven't been on YouTube in a while, so it's hard for me to monitor what I'm saying, but this video is not for children, so I'm going to have to put that in the description as well. Not for children. Warning, foul language, and allegedly. All allegedly. Okay, how y'all still feel about the situation? And then, okay, y'all know that fine, handsome guy that's the African guy who Cardi was seen with in Paris. Okay, they showed pictures of her in this beautiful hotel on the balcony, talking to him on the balcony at this fashion show. They showed them out to eat as if they went to dinner together. Allegedly, his baby mama is posting on social media that she believes he is bisexual. And I'm like, I guess in that industry, you have to know that a lot of those men are going to be bisexual, right? So I guess, you know, if he like you, then he like you, right? I know it got to be hard to hear a lot of this stuff, you know, as being Cardi B. You know, this has to be a difficult time because a lot of people are reporting about Stefon Diggs, and it's just, and of course they have to bring up Cardi B's name, even though she is the queen, okay? But dag, that sucks, you know. I guess it sucks for us to hear this, that, you know, he's been sued so many times. But she tried to fight for him. I think when TMZ first put out this information about the lawsuit with Chris and Stefon Diggs, I believe she reportedly, allegedly, she reached out to TMZ and told them to not be believing everything they hear and to take that interview down, or, you know, take that content down. And TMZ didn't take the content down. They went even harder, because they're putting the story out there even more. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Got to be real rough for Cardi B to try to fight these man battles. And then always, and they said that the African guy, after being seen with Cardi B, his viewers shot up like millions. He received millions of subscribers, followers, things like that on his social media accounts after he was seen in Paris with Cardi B. And, you know, Stefon Diggs seemed like he got like a level up as well during the time he was with Cardi B, because we saw him like doing a little fashion thing. and then she was there. She was doing video, like a video shoot for his furniture line, because he has a furniture line. So it's like, I don't know if a lot of this is fake, but she had a baby by him. So it's like, I don't know what these celebrities be doing, child. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. I just had to get on here and report about it because Stefon is a mess. And I could tell he's a mess. When I watched that the lawsuit against him and the chef. And so the guy, Chris, he says that Stefon Diggs has always been violent since he knew him. And he said he always been violent against the other people who work with him. And then he would give them a gift. Now, the chef said the same thing. She said that, remember, her original report was that he choked her. She asked him for her money that she was owed from working for him, and he choked her and threw her on the bed and was choking her. And then she said after that, after all that, she left the house. She ended up coming back. He ended up paying her, even though he said he told her originally that he didn't owe her anything. And then he ended up paying her that money. So, it's like, when you kind of keep hearing the same stories like that, it's like, that person that's what they do. When a lot of people keep saying the same thing about a person, usually that it is what it is. But yeah, I'll keep following this even more. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Stefon Diggs and this lawsuit with Chris, the guy Chris Davenport. I don't know. I know his last name starts with a D. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Keep it clean, because I don't want to have to like block you and curse you out, because I will. Just because I can. I will. I'll be nice, nasty, or whatever I gotta be. Okay, so keep the comment section clean, all right? Let's have a mature conversation. I don't care how you feel about any of the stuff that I talk about. I actually welcome your opinion, because you may say something that'll open me up. I may say something that'll open you up to some new idea or something, right? So, just leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me how y'all feel about this case right here in this story. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? I really appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm moving closer and closer to my 1,000 goal. Yes, 1,000 subscriber goal here. I'm on this journey, and I said I'm going to post every day. It's been rough. It's been real rough because I haven't posted since Sunday. But I gave y'all 3 videos today, so y'all check them out. Like each and every one of them, okay? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace.